This is Timeout with Trey Scott, brought to you by Freeman Waterworks, the guys from Snow Hill. If you need your car washed, check the guys out. Today I got with me Madison Harvey. Thank you for coming.
Anytime.
Madison is the South Lenoir softball coach, also the volleyball coach. Madison played 3 years at Campbell University, 3-year starter, shortstop, center field, third base. Is that right?
Yes.
Also, she coached at Woodton after graduating from Campbell. She was assisted 4 years at Woodton with softball and volleyball. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Thank you for coming. Great volleyball year.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great volleyball
awesome.
year.
It was a good first year for sure.
Between you and Coach Carson, y'all really helped me get initiated in covering volleyball. I appreciate that.
Oh, anytime.
Because I didn't know what I was talking about. For sure, I really didn't. It was a fun season, man. North Lenoir started off hot. Then y'all turned it on.
Oh, yeah.
In 15-6 in volleyball, finished first in the conference. First year coaching at South Lenoir. How was it?
It was great. The support from Deep Run community is just awesome. You come in first year, you're terrified. But the girls come right in ready to go. The community's there to support you. The parents there to support you. I mean, our staff is obviously very supportive. So it was nice to have people to have your back, jump right in and help where we needed. And, of course, I always had Maddie. So she's the best.
And you pretty much was given a present. You had a good team.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing against your coaching, because I seen the coaching. I loved how you managed your leaders. I love how you managed the game. I seen you break it down. I got closest to the huddles I possibly could.
Yeah.
But how was that? How was that coming in to South Lenoir and coming in to where you got Gracie Howard, our MVP in the middle. You got MG, you got Catherine, you got Sassonet.
Yep.
I mean, you were loaded.
Yeah, definitely. Coming in, I knew I was coming into a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
They always made good runs. Smith instilled that, win mentality, go hard mentality in them. So I knew coming in, like, they had, I don't want to say they mastered the fundamentals because you don't really master it right away, but they had a really good knowledge of the fundamentals of the game, and they knew how to do it. So it was more me coming in saying, okay, mentality, this is what we do, this is how we are going to run things. And it took us a while to get going because I changed a couple things up, but they jumped right into it, learned what I wanted them to do, and went full force the whole time. So
how was it compared to your expectations? Yeah, I know you thought, okay, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to be a little nervous, but we got a good team, we're going to do good. Compared to, how was it? I mean,
so I fully expected to come right in and win every ball game. Like, I never expected us to lose anything.
That's awesome.
No, I did. So we went to, like, the LCC Jessica Ramsey Memorial Tournament, and we lost all of our games. Didn't win a single game. And I was like, oh, my God, what did I get myself into? Like, this is crazy. So me and Maddie and my mom were sitting there talking, and Caden, because he helped us. And I was like, see, I expect you to come in, win, get Coach of the Year, be done. Like, that was my expectation. Mom's like, no, that doesn't work. But no, we started off really slow, and I was like, okay, my thought was we're not going to peak too early. We're going to peak at the right time. We're going to get our stuff together at the right time of the season, and I think that's what we did. We started off slow. Took some time for them to warm up to me, get used to me, how I do things, and once they did, we ran with it. I mean,
definitely, and you won conference, and you had second round playoff loss, but that was close. You definitely winnable game. I was there. What's coming back next year?
Next year, my 5 seniors are gone. They all started and played. So that's going to be really difficult to kind of build from there. But we've got young ones that I've got some coming back for varsity, my sophomores this year, my juniors this year. They know. I mean, you got Kat and Kylie still coming back to hit. Kylie, I pray, stays healthy. And then you got the younger ones coming. I mean, my JV didn't look bad at all.
I saw them a couple games. Yep.
I got some kids that I think could go ahead and move up to varsity too, potentially. So it all depends on how they work together. I'm really excited to get them all together to see what happens over the summer and then kind of build from there. And
one of my favorite players watching, of course, I love MG, love Sassonet, love Gracie, but Catherine.
Yes.
Oh, man, she kills the ball.
Yes, she's super aggressive. She's going to swing, which I love. And I want aggressive. Like, I'd rather go out losing a game going full force than playing timid. And she's gonna go out there and give it her all. And no matter what you ask her to do, she's gonna do it. Like, if you ask her to run through that wall right there, she's gonna try. Like, she's gonna give you all she's got. So.
And she's powerful enough to do it, probably.
Very
too.
powerful. Yes.
She's scary. Like, meaning, like, if I'm on the opposite of the net and I see her jumping, you better be ready.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming at you.
It's coming. Okay. So then I go into basketball season and go to my first South Lenoir girls game, and I'm like, is it volleyball? I mean, the whole basketball team was the volleyball team. How proud of you of your girls, making a commitment to stay active and be competitors. And just being athletes.
Yeah, I love it. I tell them to do everything. I mean, you never want a one-sport athlete. You want them to be athletic enough to do many different things, and they're doing that. They're going out there and they're playing for Coach Moore, and they're giving him everything they've got, and kind of bit me in the butt at the beginning of the season. I mean, we had our first real team practice yesterday. Had everybody there finally because they were in basketball playoffs and they're going and doing. But I mean, we work together. They went to basketball workouts. They've been able to come to softball workouts after season. So. It's nice that we kind of work together. Let me finish my season. You get them. You finish your season. I'll get them.
And give you a chance to develop your subs. Your reserve players. People that's going to need to step up at times during the year.
Pretty much my entire infield, other than KK and my starting pitcher and catcher, were at basketball.
Oh.
So outfield drills, outfield work, that kind of thing. We worked a lot on that, and finally we came in and put it all together yesterday.
I know outfield is just as important, but infield, that's your heart.
Exactly.
That's the heart of the team.
Exactly.
So let's go ahead and jump into softball since we're talking about it. Last year was a great year. I know it wasn't your team last year, but 24-3. Lost one game to Richlands, and then you lost 2 games in the Eastern Conference Finals against Washington.
Yes.
These girls are winners.
Yes,
these girls are expecting to win. They're expecting big things. Last year they were expecting to win state championships.
Absolutely.
That's just my opinion. So this year's that's got to be the goal, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The goal is to go as far as we can, further than they've ever gone before, honestly. Which they made it to state championship before, so that's hard. But they expect it. They know what the expectations are. They know how we roll and how what she's instilled in them. So that's still the mentality. That's still the goal. And they're working hard. I mean, at practice, we're going hard in order to get there and do that.
So let's talk about this non-conference schedule for you. I love it, by the way. I love it. If you want to be good, to beat the man, you got to beat the man.
Exactly.
That's what Ric Flair says.
Exactly.
So to beat the man, you got to beat the man. So you got Hoggard. You got Hoggard was state champions 2 years ago. You got North Duplin. You got Midway. You got Richlands, which was your only non-conference loss, only loss during the season last year. You got D.H. Conley, who was state champions last year. You're setting your team up to be ready for the deep playoff run.
Definitely. I think that's the main goal is, let them see that really good pitch and let them see those teams that are going to hit and going to compete. And then you're ready for conference. And then you go through conference and prepare for playoffs. And that's the goal right now is just prepare. See the best that we can see so that we're not surprised when it comes to conference and playoffs.
So I saw your non-conference schedule. I know who is in your conference, but I don't know how good the teams are. Tell me about the conference. Who you expect to be contenders? Are y'all clear-cut above everybody? How's North Lenoir this year? Southwest, all the teams.
I would not say we're clear-cut. I mean, anybody can have a bad game. You never know what to expect. I actually went to North Lenoir's game yesterday. I have one of the girls that plays travel ball for me play, so I went and supported her, Maddie Rouse. She's awesome. I mean, she can kill the ball. Absolutely powerhouse hitter. And North Lenoir looks good. They look a lot better than they have been in the past. And they're expected to continue to get better in the next couple of years. So I definitely wouldn't count them out. I know East Duplin.
I want to stop you for a second.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. Because I just found out that Bobby is the coach. Bobby Hatcher's the coach. Bobby Hatcher's the man.
My God.
He's trained my sons in baseball, and he knows what he's doing. And he's, so, that matchup's going to be great.
I actually coached. Alyssa played for me, too, with Maddie. So. Okay. I know Bobby pretty well. He's Bobby.
I
love him, but he's Bobby.
He's Bobby. I love him too, man. Shout out to Bobby. Good luck to North Lenoir this year. We'll definitely get him on soon. But continue with the conference. What you got?
I know East Duplin was a tough win last year, so that's another contender we have to think about. And then I don't remember much of the rest of the season, but I know those two were definitely two you're going to have to watch out for.
Cool. All right, let's talk about this year's team. Who's the leaders of your team?
All right, my leaders, I would definitely start with my seniors and my starting pitcher I look to. So Callie Tyndall is a sophomore. She starts. She's number 11. She is going to be our go-to for sure as far as starting. Yeah, she's my ace. She's my go-to. She moves the ball well. We're working on some different things, trying to keep her ready to go to help us contend against these powerhouses we're playing and in conference. And then I have MG. She's starting at third. She's obviously a leader, big lefty power hitter. She knows the game. She loves the game, and I'm really expecting her to do great things. And then I got KK at short.
Yeah.
KK, my child, God about it. She's crazy. I love her. She's fast as lightning. She gets on base. She's gonna move around.
Nice.
She's a great kid. She plays really hard.
She's a competitor.
Very much a competitor. And then I have Gracie. She's playing first. I moved her from third. And she's Gracie. Great kid. Has all the heart in the world, and she's going to give you everything she's got. So she actually hit one out against Hoggard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, first one of the season.
I need to know stuff like that because I love making posters for the kids, especially homers. We got to celebrate home runs every time. So
she hit one, her first one of the year at Hoggard.
Let me know next time, and we're definitely going to put one up for her. All right, right quick. Let's break down the starting 9, which you covered 4, but so if you already talked about them, just talk about them quickly. Let's start wherever you want to start at.
Okay, so Callie's starting on the mound.
Okay.
99% of the time. Like I said, she's consistent. Got movement. She's just a great kid. Then behind the plate, I have Carly Boone. She's one of my freshmen, one of my 2 freshmen. She is somebody to definitely look out for.
Okay.
She's extremely powerful at the plate. She went 3 for 4 against Hoggard, so she's consistently hitting, and she's a trip. She's crazy.
Good.
I got Gracie at first, like I said. Again, great kid, great heart. She's going to give everything she's got. Second, I got Mackenzie Herring, my other freshman. Awesome kid. She's going to get dirty. There's not a ball going to get through that she don't go hard for. And she's powerful at the plate. She's in my 2-hole. She moves the ball, right side, left side, doesn't matter. Where it's spit, she's going to hit it. Got KK at short again, crazy child. Go hard all the time. Fast as lightning. I got MG at third. Powerful, powerful kid. Leader.
So if Gracie played third last year, where did MG play?
MG was at short.
Okay.
KK was at second.
Okay.
So I've shifted.
Cool.
Put the 2, with KK as quick as she is, and MG, she knows the game as far as bunt coverage, knowing what to expect. I expect my left side to be completely shut down. I don't expect anything to get through there.
Nice.
Then I have Jordan Sassonet in left. Great kid. She's fast. She's lefty, can move the ball well at the plate. And she covers a lot of ground in the outfield. I got Kylie in center, Kylie Smith. Fast kid. I don't expect balls to drop when she's out there. And she's got a great arm. She's gonna get some kids at the plate a few times this year, I expect. And then my right field kind of changes. I've got Kaylin Shiver. She just transferred from Spring Creek this year. Great kid, great heart, great effort. I've stuck Shiloh Harris out there.
Okay.
She didn't play for a couple years. She's decided to come back and play this year. She knows the game. She's played her whole life, but she's just back in action. And Peyton Bryan, I've had her DPing this year. She's had great at bat. She's seeing the ball really well, and I can stick her in the outfield as needed.
So you're set.
Yeah, and then I got Kat. She come in and run bases anytime. I mean, I got them all.
Cool, man. Sounds like it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
So you taking over for a legend. I don't know softball. I'm not from South Lenoir. I'm from Greene County, but I know Lisa Smith.
Oh yeah, everybody knows Lisa Smith.
I dated a girl 20 years ago, 25, 26 years ago, and she played for Lisa Smith on her travel ball team. So I know how long she's been around the game. I know how much of a legend she is. Now you're taking over for her in volleyball and softball. There's big shoes to fill.
Oh, yeah. I won't fill them. I won't fill them. I'm not doubting that. I'm not going to fill them. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to fill them.
One day. Hey, one season at a time.
28 years from now, maybe.
Yeah,
like she did.
That's right. Tell how much does Coach Lisa mean to you, and how much has she been an influence to you to get into coaching?
Smith and Shella, I mean, they did so much for me in high school. They still reach out. How are they doing? What do you need? What can we do? I mean, they're just great, great women, and they've given the kids everything they could ever want and need and more. They worked extremely hard. I mean, I didn't realize how much field work went into a field. I'm not even doing it all. I mean, the guys are helping me, and they are out there doing it, and they didn't think nothing of it. It was just second nature, and they're just awesome people, and to be able to be coached by them and learn from them, and then come back and kind of help them when I can around Woodington's schedule and learn more, and then take it over. It's crazy to think I'm in charge, but they're just awesome women. They knew so much about the game. They knew so much about the girls, and I just hope to be half the coach that they were.
And I didn't mention Coach Michelle Crane. Of course, when you see Coach Lisa, you see her sidekick. I ain't even say sidekick. You see her tag team partner, Shella. I mean, everywhere. I remember seeing that forever. And that takes me to Maddie Squared.
Oh, God, yes.
So you got the coaching duo there, and now you just replicating right back to another coaching duo with Maddie Squared. Tell me about the Maddie Squared combination.
Okay, so Maddie Squared started. She pitched. She was a great pitcher. I played short. And, when you get in a bind, you get in a kind of tight situation. You want to pitch, you want to throw well, you're kind of struggling a little bit. I'd run up to the mound, I'd say stuff I probably shouldn't say on camera. But talk to her, hey, I got your back. Give me the ball. Get us out of this inning.
Right.
Maddie squared. We're here. We're together. That was kind of our thing. And it's continued on. And I asked her to help me coach, and she was like, I really don't know if I want to. And I was like, girl, Maddie squared. We're still in this. We're still together. We got it. And she decided to help. So it all led from that. Yeah, exactly.
All right, so high school days. We're talking about that a little bit with Maddie Squared.
Glory days.
Class of 2015. How much of a star were you at South Lenoir? Don't be humble. Tell me the truth.
I felt good about it.
Yeah.
I liked playing in high school. I'd go back and do it in a heartbeat.
What sports?
Volleyball, softball.
Okay.
Yep. I was a middle hitter freshman and sophomore year for Smith's varsity volleyball. And then I set my junior and senior year for Smith volleyball. And then all 4 years at first softball, I started as short and led off for offensively. So it was I loved high school softball.
Oh, I think we all athletes wish we can go back to our playing days.
I'd do it in a
There's
heartbeat.
nothing better than not paying bills and playing ball.
Yes, it was great.
That's awesome. All you got to worry about is practice, going to practice on time and winning.
Yep, and asking Smith to stay late and Shaw to stay late. That was all I had to worry about.
You were good enough to get onto a college level team, Campbell softball, 3-year starter, hurt your freshman year, right?
Yes, injury.
How was your time at Campbell?
It was good. I played for Todd Bradley. He was a good coach. He taught me a lot. I actually learned more about coaching through him when I was hurt freshman year because I had to sit out the majority of the season. I played, I think it was 38% of the game, so I couldn't redshirt. So I sat with him, and he taught me a lot. We'd get in the cages. What's you doing wrong? What would you change? Get in the bullpen. What pitch would you throw here? Get in the game chart for him and stuff. So I learned a lot from him, thankfully, for coaching because it's a lot different playing and coaching. It's a whole different aspect of the game.
But how much did that help your playing, mental?
Playing, it helped a lot because I thought about the game differently. I thought, okay, in this situation, I would expect a kid to do this, so this is what I need to do. Or, we had free reign. You bunt and get on, you can do it. I started reading the defense better because that's what he had taught me to do when I was hurt. So I was able to say, I can easily get on here if I bunt, or I can move the runner easier here if I get the bunt down or hit the ball this way, situational hitting. So I learned more being hurt than I did from playing.
Because baseball is I'm so sorry. Softball can be a long game at times.
It can.
But it just shows you how much of a mental game it is, too.
Oh, it's more mental than anything.
Right. You got to think about what's happening, what's the situation, what I need to do if this happens, if that happens,
Absolutely.
what's the defense giving me.
That's the crazy thing about coaching is, you have 2 seconds to make a decision, and you're either going to be the hero or zero. That's what Shella told me. You're going to be the hero or you're going to be the zero. So you just pray you make the right decision in that 2 seconds you got. And the parents are going to love you or hate you, so go with it.
So then after Campbell, you start your coaching career. Mm-hmm. And you come back and start coaching at Woodison. I'm assuming you went to middle school at Woodison.
I did.
Okay.
I played for Shannon Jones, which is who I helped coach.
How cool is that?
That was awesome. She's like, oh, my God, I'm old. And I'm like, you are old, Shannon. You are. Please keep that in there for that. I want her to hear that. But, no, she was awesome. She taught me a lot about, relationships with the kids, relationships with the parents. We worked a lot on, middle school's tough. You get some kids that know what they're doing, and you get some kids that never played before. So it was hard for me to kind of go into that and learn how to help the kids that never played before. So she taught me how to do that and how to, manage that, which I needed, easily needed.
Middle school is tough.
It's tough. It's very tough.
Dealing with kids is tough.
Amen.
Because not one kid is the same.
Preach on.
Not one kid is the same. So then you get to go to South Lenoir. You get to coach at South Lenoir. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm from Greene County. I went to college and I ran track, and then I came back and coached football and was the head track coach for Greene Central, and I loved it because I give back to my people. Mm-hmm. I get to give back to
absolutely
who I want to win and who I think who I pull for. I'm a fan of Greene Central, so. How cool is that? That's got to make you feel good. You get to come back for the Blue Devils. You get to come back and give back to the community that helped you get to where you are.
Absolutely. It's awesome. I'm so thankful that I get the opportunity to coach for South Lenoir and be a part of the community again. I've been hitting with MG and KK since my freshman year of college. I'd come back over the summer, we'd hit and do. So now to be able to actually coach them together and see what, leading up to all these years of work, how it's paying off right now, and just seeing each kid grow. And then you go to a ball game and there's not even enough room to sit at the school because there's so many people there watching them play, and it's just crazy to think that you started here and now you're kind of ending here and finishing up with these great kids that you originally started with. Because my first year coaching at Woodington was their 8th grade year.
And
so they were my first kids.
I was the same way with when I came back. And it means it's more special.
Oh, heck yeah.
It makes more special when you come back and you really know these kids.
Yeah.
And you get to develop. You get to see them year after year after year, and then boom, they're seniors. And you've seen them for the past 6 years. Yeah.
You're like, no, don't leave, please. Be little again.
My best friend, one of my best friends is one of the first kids I started coaching.
That's crazy.
And I saw him from 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. But you develop that bond.
Yeah.
That's something that coaching is, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I still talk to like you do, I still talk to my coaches.
Yeah.
The people that coach me, I still got great relationships with them.
Call them and ask them a ton of questions.
So my last question is not a fair question.
Oh, God.
Are you a lifer at South Lenoir?
100%.
100%.
I'm retiring from South Lenoir.
That's awesome.
Easy.
That's awesome.
Easy question.
And I'm going to be there right beside your side because I ain't going nowhere either. I'll be right here. And we're going to kill it.
We'll be together all the time.
We're going to kill it. We're going to kill it. Thank you again for this season.
No problem.
Great
I'm so
interview.
excited.
And I was thank you for volleyball, but thank you for previewing softball. Good luck.
Thank you.
Go kill it. Get the girls right. Make your community proud. I know you will. You already have.
Heck yeah. Hopefully.
And thank you for coming.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No problem. This is Trey Scott. Timeout.